Hello everyone, how are you? I am Akrash, your teacher here, and I will teach you different questions and their answers. So I welcome you on classtheta.com. So our today's question is
Sarah is going to be taking her GRE test next year and wants to know whether it's worth it to pay for a weekend prep course to her to help her decide. She recruits of 6 of her friends who had taken a prep course and 6 who did not, and made a totally unwarranted assumption that the presence or absence of the prep course was all that distinguished them. Sarah then recording their scores on 3 10 points GRE tests: analytical writing, verbal reasoning, and quantitative reasoning. The scores were as follows: analytical B1, verbal B2, quantitative B3. No GRE prep A1 465 344 554 365 455 543. Yes, GRE prep A2 C697 876 897 689 679 868. What type of ANOVA design is this? Do not carry off the actual analysis. 3. Is this an experimental or quasi experimental design, and why? 2. What are the dependent and independent variables? 3. What are NAI, NBJ, and NAIBJ? 6. Based on your graphing of the interaction of data, describe whether or not Sarah should pay for the GRE course. Provide a conclusion. 9. The answer of the question is: let's address each part of the question regarding Sarah's studies on the GRE test source and whether she should pay for a prep course. 1. ANOVA design. The type of ANOVA design used in the study is the 2 GRE prep yes versus no multiply by 3 into GRE test section analytical verbal quantitative factorial design. Factor 1 independent variable GRE prep yes or no. Factor 2 independent variable GRE test section analytical verbal quantitative dependent variables. Scores on the 3 GRE test sections. 2. Experimental design. This study can be considered a quasi-experimental design. Reasoning. Sarah did not randomly assign participants to the GRE prep or non-prep groups. Instead, she recruited participants who had already taken a prep course or not, which could introduce biases or confounding variables. This lack of random assignment is a characteristic of quasi-experimental designs. 3. Dependent or and independent variable. Dependent variables. Scores on the 3 GRE test section analytical verbal quantitative independent variable. GRE prep yes or no. 4. Notation NAI NBJ and NAIBJ. NAI number of levels of factor A into GRE prep. Here NAI is equal to 2 yes or no. NBJ number of levels of factor B GRE test section. Here NBJ is equal to 3 into analytical verbal quantitative. NAIBJ number of cells in the design where each combination of levels of factors A and B occur. Here NIBIBJ is equal to 6 2 levels of prep multiplied by 3 test sections. 5. Conclusion based on interaction. To decide whether Sarah should pay for the GRE course, we need to consider the interaction between GRE prep and GRE test section. Typically, an interaction indicates whether the effect of GRE prep on test score depends on the specific test section. Interaction insight. If there is a significant interaction, positive interaction, Scores for the GRE prep group and consistently higher across all test sections compared to the no prep group. This suggests that the prep course is beneficial. Negative interaction. Scores for the GRE prep group are not consistently higher or even lower in some test sections compared to the no prep group. This suggests that the prep course may not be beneficial or may even have a negative effect in certain areas. No interaction. If there is no significant interaction, then the main effect of GRE prep overall average score difference between prep or no prep groups will be the main factor in deciding conclusion. Based on the provided data and analysis without actual calculation, if the interactions suggest consistent or improved scores across all test sections for the GRE prep group, Sarah should consider paying for the GRE course as it appears to positively impact scores. If there is no clear benefit of or if the interaction shows mixed results, Sarah might consider paying for the course for explore other factors that could influence test performance. This decision should be guided by statistical analysis to determine the significance of the interaction effect and the overall impact of GRE prep on the test scores. So that's the correct answer of the question. If you have any question, just leave a comment. I will be answering you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Until next question, bye bye.